Hey, Snapey here. Another Paladins gameplay. I'm playing some Androxus, and it feels like it's been forever since I played this game. I've been so busy with work lately that this was actually pre-busy, so I can't really make any excuses. But I thought I would have hit the sky there, which it should have been a headshot because I think she was probably down to had to have been less than half health, maybe like a third. So I thought that last shot would have killed her, but I don't know, something is funny with like the Sky hitbox. I originally thought that when you shoot Sky and she's like invis, it breaks her invisibility, but apparently it doesn't seem like that works, or I just don't hit the shots. I like this gameplay because it's after I've been practicing Androxus a little bit. I'm getting more comfortable with his movement, and this map was pretty tough for him because it's very choky. There's not too many. It's not too open, which is kind of tough. I was gonna chase the Ruckus there, but I just come from the opposite side. I end up getting him right here. The Shaolin on the other team, he did a lot of work in this game, and I don't know. I guess maybe I should have focused more on him. But like right here, I was like, I wonder if I could take him. I have less than 1,000 health, but I think I was getting attacked from the back by Sky, so I probably would have died anyway. But our defense is pretty good. I think it's because of the way the map is designed. If you can't get around like this little elbow, it becomes a challenge because the spawns are so far away that really we had enough time to sort of set up and hold this defense. Right here, you know, I was just trying to poke at them to see if they would turn to me, but I think they were so focused on like they're so focused on the Fernando and everybody. Oh yeah, I got caught, by the way. That's the reason why I died. My plan was actually to go straight and then turn around the box, but yeah, I got caught there. It's something that I'm trying to work on with Androxus. I played this one game where I don't know who I was playing. I think I was playing Torvald or something. I don't know. But the other team had a really good Androxus, and I was watching him not necessarily because of his amazing shots, but because of his movement. It was so good. Like he could just like. He's just very crisp, you know. He seemed to be able to dash a lot, which is good for Androxus because you know you can heal from that and also just reposition yourself if you're in trouble, because that reversal move is so good, but it doesn't work all the time. I feel like it works half the time, but reversal, when I'm using it, I want it to work all the time. So for me, it's something. Again, I missed that box jump. That would have been really nice to be able to jump up there and then shoot down. I can hear the Sky, or I heard the Sky in the sound, but I decided I'm just gonna keep poking on this top right side. Again, that was a pretty nice reversal, but nothing really there, and I ended up having to pull back just because. Yeah, I guess I overestimated my health, but like right here, like. How did I not hit Sky there? And how is she not revealed? I have no idea. I was thinking about popping my ultimate right there, but it decided not to. I ended up dying to the firebomb right there. I don't know if I would have survived if I didn't hit the corner. So you can see I've been hitting a lot of corners lately. My dashes weren't strong. They weren't crisp. And so that's one thing that, you know, even just in the training mode, just being able to sort of zip around and kind of know, okay, this is where I want to go, or to be able to sort of maybe have like zigzag patterns or just different ways so I'm not as predictable instead of just going straight back or straight forward. I also want to work on I'm not sure what the move is called. It's like the glide. It's like when he's up in the air and then you hold spacebar and he like glides down. So I thought this was a pretty good ultimate. I was hoping to get both the Shaolin and the Ruckus, but I'm just glad I got one. I don't know how they have two behind us, but yeah, this was a duel that I was like, okay, I got this. I hit 3. Oh, that 4th shot would have been it. That would have been a really nice shot. I also noticed that my build here, I wish I had gone Cauterized too, because of the fact that they have a Ying. I think it would have helped, and that's something that I'm sort of thinking about now, as I'm starting to play a little bit more, is how do I prioritize items? So maybe I should, instead of buying like whenever I can and just trying to get all 4 cards and then build on that, what I'm trying to rethink now is maybe I should just stick to 1 or 2 cards and really build them up strong. So cards like Cauterize or Wrecker if I need to, cards like Paving if I need to, but really just because Cauterize 3 is so strong that if you can save up by like if the score becomes like 2-2 or even like 3-2, if you have cauterize 3, man, that's so good because you basically negate them. Like their healer is gonna have such a hard time, and just based on that alone, assuming your team is halfway decent at aiming, you're probably gonna be okay. You know, you're probably gonna be okay. By the way, I don't know how he shot me through the tree. I didn't know that you could actually shoot through the trees, but that's fine. But again, I think this map in itself is so difficult to navigate just because of the choke. Even though they have you know, pretty good champions, I just think that us having the Fernando really helped. I think us having the what's it called? The Victor, the DPS, and also the fact that they had the Sky. I thought the Sky was okay. It's an okay pick on this map, but it's also very limiting. So again, trying to work reversal here. I actually get them with the reversal, which is really nice. But they are just so grouped up that looking back, what I should have done here instead of being on the left side with my team is I should have split off and gone for the right side just to sort of harass the Shaolin, because again, I felt like the Shaolin during this entire match, to much of his credit, stayed really close with his team, and so it's hard for me to sort of get there. Again, just pop the ultimate on the Ying. Again, I thought that was a pretty good ultimate because we do need to take this point. We haven't won a point yet, and I figure if we can capture this 3rd point, we at least have a chance now to win this game. If not, they will have a chance to win this game, which is something that I don't necessarily want. I don't know how I didn't win that duel. You know, sometimes these duels are so difficult. But anyway, I don't know. This guy didn't like seem to see me, but look, like, okay, she has like a 1/3 of health there, okay, and it's like 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden, bang, she recovered like 50% of her health back. I'm like, how'd she do that in like 4 or 5 seconds? There must be some kind of card, maybe when you go back into like the smoke screen or something. I have no idea. But again, what I should have done is I should have gone back and destroyed the Shaolin. But I'm glad that our Shaolin got him with the stun arrow and was able to pin him, and then we could have first killed him. So again, just trying to make sure that I focus on my shots. The lag is noticeable, but not anything I should worry about too much. Again, with the Sky going invis, I'm glad that we end up getting her. And to me, this is the point where I should have probably gone left because my team wasn't there yet. So my team is sort of riding up towards me. I should have opened it up more. And what I'm trying to do is make it so that they have to turn around and fight me just as my team, which is right now, everybody's shooting down, right? We have the Victor shooting down, we have the Shaolin shooting, and then of course we have Fernando up there, up front. But I think it was just too difficult because we weren't, to sort of break this corner, I should have kept on staying on behind them, or I guess on their right or left. That way it opens it up a little bit more, and I could also poke and go behind them. End up deciding to use my ultimate here. I thought that the ruckus was a little bit lower than that. Unfortunately, our team is getting destroyed, and it didn't really work out. I thought if we knock out the ruckus, we basically get the rest of the corner all the way up until under that little overpass area, but yeah, it was unfortunate. This Ying also was sort of unharassed the whole game. And that's partially my fault. I realized, like, yeah, I should be going after the Ying, making it at least a little bit more difficult for her to heal. And I think this is one of the only times where I felt like I actually went after her, and of course she goes down. So that was a pretty nice pick-off. Again, I'm assuming with overtime we're probably not gonna win, but at least it shows some promise. And if we can push back 3-3 going into the last, I figure, okay, we won the last minute, maybe we have a chance to sort of win this game. I thought the teams were pretty much evenly matched. They may not have been, but these are the matches that I enjoy. Matchmaking sometimes in Paladins is so discouraging. By the way, what is wrong with me there? I don't know why it's so slow. But like right here, you can see it's basically our Fernando, and all of us are playing so far behind. The Shaolin is playing up on the balcony, Victor's playing behind me, and yeah, that's not gonna work when they have a ruckus, they have a Shaolin, they have a Tyra who is gonna be up there shooting, and yeah, it's disappointing because this is the point that we need. I mean, it's pretty much uncontested at this point, and we really need to sort of push it right there. I thought the Ying did a really good job. She must have picked, or the Ying must have played with the legendary that I think it was probably like that Shatter one, which is pretty good. I usually don't use that one, but I'm thinking that I need to start doing that, sort of trying her different builds. But anyway, this is a Ruckus, I'm sorry, this was an Androxus game, and I just wanted to highlight some of the things that I thought were pretty good, some of the things that I'm trying to learn and get better at. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.